Right then guys, welcome back. It's me, TFT, and yes, we are back. And for today's drive-by, we're trying out the £1 million fish and chip shop. Yep, that's right, £1 million this place cost. You'll find this place on the front street, North Terrace I think it is, in the coastal town of Seaham. Bells have got 5 other branches. This is the 6th branch which they've invested in. I've heard so much about their fish and chips. Many people claim it to be the best fish and chips in the northeast. We went ahead and got a portion of fish and chips. Now, these fish and chips you can either have in beef dripping, or you have a vegetable oil option, gluten-free. And guess which one TFT went for? Yes, he went for the vegetable oil. Right, let's check them out. Let's have a look at them. Right, okay, there we are. £10.80 these cost me, which is, well, it is a bit expensive to be fair. However, for Seaham, if you come to Seaham, it's a very, very posh little town near Sunderland, and everything seems to be extortionate. Nice, decent portion of chips as well. Fish, upon first sight, it doesn't look as golden brown as what TFT would have liked, but let's see what it tastes like. I'm just going to get my fork and break into it. Okay, let's have a look at that then. You can see them pieces of cod in there. It is codfish. You get the option of cod or haddock. We went with the cod. Not as big flaky pieces as what I would have hoped for, because when people mention Bells, you automatically presume fantastic fish and chips. So when I'm looking at it for the first time, the pieces of cod are not as flaky and are not as big as what I would have expected. Let's go ahead and see what it tastes like. We'll take a piece of, well, let's try the batter first. If you look at the batter, it's not as airy and as bubbly as what I would have thought it was going to be. Have a look at that. It's definitely crispy. Not much of taste actually. I'm tasting a lot of oil. A hell of a lot of oil. I'm not really getting that dry, crisp, batter kind of feeling. Maybe that's because it's gluten-free. I don't know. I've never tried a gluten-free fish and chips before, so maybe that's why they might have sacrificed the taste a bit. I'm not sure. If you look at the flakes. Hey Alan, how are you? Do you want to join me do my review? Come on, say hello. Nah. Right, here we go. Look at the flakes. See what they taste like. Once again, that cod has got a really like chewy kind of texture. It's not as slippery and sliding as what I would have wanted it to. It's not soft, it's not flaky. It's very chewy and it's very oily. I think that oil in the batter has drained itself into that fish, and it's actually disappoints me to say this, but it's like quiet. It's like an oil fest. It's like a grease fest happening in there. It really is. And I tell you what, I am disappointed, because I was hoping that these fish and chips, I mean, it's a beautiful day as well. The sun's shining. We're in the coastal town of Seaham. What better weather to have fish and chips by the seaside? It's what we all dream of. Unfortunately, this dream's been a bit short-lived. One thing I will mention, they've got a takeout section. They've also got the restaurant as well. £1 million. This place used to be Barclays Bank before Bells took over. £1 million renovation. They've got their own little car park here as well. There's parking further to the right here as well. So if you wanted to come down, there's plenty of parking. Let's take a look at their chips. Yep. The chips haven't even been cooked. They're actually raw inside. The chips haven't been cooked. How you doing, mate? You alright?
One of your followers.
Oh, thank you very much. And I tell you what.
I tell you what, she loves chips.
But these chips are raw.
She loves them. Just opened a fantastic restaurant.
I know.
Fantastic.
I've just got the takeaway there, and the chips are raw.
Yeah.
You want to try one if you don't believe me?
Come on.
Someone's gonna come round. This guy's a viewer, subscriber. They're really hard. What's your name, by the way?
Peter.
Peter. So nice to see a subscriber.
Peter and Nova.
Right, okay, let me get the camera towards you. Come in. You're all right, here. Try one of them.
Let's have a try.
Just try a chip. Bigger one. For me, they're a bit hard. Try a bigger one.
Yeah. That's a bigger one.
A thick one.
No, they're not too bad.
Well.
I quite like them like that.
But hardish.
Like firm.
No. See, I like my fish and chips, chips. Fries.
Try one more. I'll tell you who'll try one. No, but what's this? What's this? What do you want?
He's gonna like it anyway.
What do you want? There you go.
She loves chips. Yeah, it's a pleasure seeing you, mate.
too.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
Make sure you keep following the channel.
I will do.
Thank you very much, mate.
Nice to see you, T.
And you, man, you take care, pal. See you later. It's so nice to see fellow human beings and be nice and be polite and say hello to people. It really makes your day. Right, for me, them chips are a bit too raw. Gentleman said he likes them like that, but for me, I like my chips nice and soft. That potato content's got to be really nice and soft, not hard. The fish, for me, has been a grease fest. However, we also got, now check this out. I thought it was going to be a cheese and onion pie. I read it on the menu, but it turns out it's a cheddar cheese patty. Now then, this here, take a look at it. Homemade, okay? Now, are you ready for the price of this thing? £4.20. Yep, £4.20. It better taste good for that price. Decent. A lot better than the fish and chips we just tried. Taste wise, take a look at it. It's a bit like, have you ever tried a cheese and onion pasty from Greg's? The filling. The filling's got that sort of taste on it. The batter's crispy. But for £4.20, it is expensive. To wash everything down, TFT got himself. They never had in the Rubicon. Tango Dark Berry. Now, let me find somewhere to put this. It goes in this pocket. Right. While I sip on my tin of Tango Dark Berry. Fish, for me, disappointment. Very greasy, crispy batter. The cod flakes as well. There was not much happening in them cod flakes. Chips for me were actually not cooked. They were definitely not cooked. A gentleman said he likes them like that, but for me, I prefer my chips nice, soft and fluffy, especially if they're going to get them with fish as well. The patty was decent, really nice, good taste, but definitely not worth £4.20. So when it comes to a score, and the rain's beginning to fall. When I left this morning, the sun was shining. I put my t-shirt on, and look at it now. It's getting dark, it's getting cloudy, and it's going to start raining. Score time for the £1 million fish and chip shop. To be fair, if you want to come here, make sure you get a bank loan before you walk through them doors, because they are very, very expensive, especially if you're going to decide to eat in. We paid the takeaway prices. If you're going to go into the takeaway side, restaurant side, you're going to be paying a lot more. It's a disappointing 4 out of 10. Yep, 4 out of 10. They've got a little slogan in there, slogan which says, quality is not expensive, quality is priceless. But you know what? You're going to have to get the quality right before you can start using that slogan. In the meantime, only one more thing left to say. Also, honourable mention to the service in there. The lasses behind the bar were absolutely fantastic. Only one more thing left to say to all you guys at home. To the guy who we saw earlier with his dog who said hello, you guys have all officially been food troll certified. And me and my tin of Tango Dark Berry. Before it starts raining, we'll see you for the next one.